Very, very exciting that you are going to be expanding your family, and you have not one but two little baby boys on the way. And I noticed that in the midst of all of the amazing support that you got, there were, as you could predict, some naysayers. And I know that you recently had a pretty open and honest conversation with Glenn Beck about that, who's of course coming from a really religious angle on his viewpoints. Can you talk to us about that conversation and how you have responded to him, as well as other conservatives who are now like, oh, we love Dave, but we don't love this? How have you responded to that?
Sure. First off, let me say that Glenn Beck, I've met all the people that you've met. I've met all those people. Glenn Beck may be the nicest, most decent guy in this entire industry, if not one of the nicest people I've met on planet Earth. I mean, I have had, crying sessions with the guy. This is a good, decent man and a true friend. And when we made that announcement and we put the picture up announcing that we were having kids, and we did get some backlash, which I'll address in just a sec. Glenn emailed me, I think, within the hour, and he said, he first said congratulations, and he said, could we talk about this tomorrow? Is there more that we can talk about here that would be rich to be talking about? He said, nothing's off the table, and if you want to do it, I'd love to do it. And of course I said, yes, let's do it. And there are important things to talk about here. So first off, on some of the negative backlash part, this is a funny thing about how the internet really has dysregulated all of us, because when the day was done after we made that announcement and my tweet got, 40,000 retweets and videos got all the views and blah, blah, blah. And I try not to pay attention too much to that kind of stuff. I thought the reaction was 99% positive. Virtually everyone that I'm associated with publicly or privately either messaged me on Twitter publicly, or they called me or texted me, and it was all love. Now, were there people on Twitter? There were 2 or 3 blue check people who, through a religious perspective, were saying things that I didn't think were particularly nice, but they're entitled to their religious liberty. And then you get like a gajillion anonymous trolls just saying all sorts of awful things. But what's interesting about that is, if you had a video with 1 million views, if you guys put up a video and it has 1 million views, 975,000 people don't comment. That's how it works. That's how the internet works. People have lives. So they watch the video, they go, oh, I kind of agreed with the ladies. Maybe I didn't, but I got to go do some stuff. Right. Now there's 25,000 people that respond, right? Now, out of those people, we know that the commenters usually are negative. That's just how it works. And the more negative you are, the more upvotes you're going to get. So then people might go to your video where 1 million people watched. 975,000 might have loved you, but they're going to look in the comments and go, boy, these people really hate them, or something like that. So I felt that and that's what I mean by dysregulated. The response I was getting a response to the response. More than any reality. Nobody that I know publicly, whether it was the guys at the Daily Wire or at the Blaze or at Prager or YAL or YAF or any of the places that are all conservative that associate with me, not one person that I know have turned on me.